Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Germany.
What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection.
Number 19.
So it's down to business here. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Can he get on the end of this? Bergkamp. Oh, that was vital. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Calvo. That is ended up in no man's land. Tries to play it through. Griezmann. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Batista shoots! Now, what about a counter-attack? Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Danielson delivers. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So
Batistuta! Goal, Germany! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Number 18, Gabriel Batistuta. Gabriel Batistuta.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. He won't be happy with that one. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Batistuta demonstrating his defensive quality there. Looking for the run. That's good vision. And this is Batistuta. Oh, just skips past his man.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. And he's quick to snatch it back. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point.
And the score is 1-0. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
He's had a crack. That was travelling. Bergkamp. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And it's Bergkamp. Oh, good-looking ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Costa Rica are looking to break at pace. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's a key interception. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's found a way through.
That's going in strongly.
Gets into some space. Takes a shot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Tries to pass it through. Danielson. Decent chance! Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
And now he has two.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Pass somewhat off target.
Little doubt, that is a foul. No second thought, a straight red card.
Germany are down to 10 men.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Danielson is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he's there to make the challenge. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Danielson picks it up out wide. Batistuta. And that has been cleared. And we have our very first corner. Point-blank header! Just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. The less said about that pass, the better.
And he's had it nicked away. He's looking wide, and that has left him in a heap. And there is the half-time whistle. How was the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Germany are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
So off we go once more.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Germany have their second corner now.
Keeper's dealt with that.
Swings it across. And he can clear it away.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
It's a promising position, and it's played into the middle. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Germany clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Pass is just off target. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Costa Rica clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Bergkamp.
Big chance! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Germany find a position of real strength now.
Substitution for Germany. Number 10.
That's a throw.
Griezmann. Coming on the field.
There's going to be another change here.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Number 20, De Nielsen. Coming on to replace him is number 9, Neymar.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Not a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Substitutions taking place.
Roberto Carlos out-muscles him.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
Neymar, he's shifting through the gears here. Delivered across. And that has been knocked clear.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's in plenty of space here, and he's picked it up out wide. He's picked his way through.
That was lovely, that.
Oh, it's played into the area. Howson clears. No, that's been intercepted. Germany perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. It's a promising position. Batistuta being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off. And they finally made the decision.
Chance, surely! He scores! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. That was a given. It always was.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Substitution for Germany. Number
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 14.
Germany are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Park Ji-sung. Number 7.
Could try cutting inside
Kuchum.
here.
Substitution in progress.
There's the shot!
And that has faded wide. Spread it left.
Bernardo Silva. And he's a chance! It's there! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
After 77 minutes is
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Costa Curta
Has given away a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's well spotted.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Not the most accurate pass. Howson gets rid without sophistication. Plenty.
Shot at goal!
And it's been taken short. Great vision. And he's picked it up out wide.
Has a shot! It's in!
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless.
the goal scorer for Costa Rica after 88 minutes is number 9.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback.
Whatever happens, That's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And the finish! Sticks it away! How many, just how many? The golf in class is vast.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
It's become a case of men against boys.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
It's Park Ji-suk. And that is a little undercooked.
And they can counter here. He's in space and looking for options. And the shot! And that has flown over.
And he's been shifted off it. No way through. Beckenbauer tries to thread one through. Pings it across.
Well, he said.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Batistuta picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Germany may not have finished with 11, but they have shown terrific spirit, and they claim the win.
Well, that's what spirit and togetherness is all about, Peter. I thought they showed terrific desire and focus.
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. The instantly recognisable Signal Iduna Park, one of Europe's most unforgettable stadia. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Nemecha finds himself in the starting lineup. Jim, what would you say are his most notable qualities?
Well, we're dealing with a real competitor here, Peter. Someone who's always going to fight to the end. He's got an eye for an interception as well as a good pass. And most importantly, he'll just never stop running. I've got a feeling he's going to make a difference today.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
There's the header! Oh, that was no routine save.
Rudiger really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Now it's Palmer.
He's got away. Played in. He gets big.
And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
That's a cute ball. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Nemecha.
Raum. Wits. Looking for the run. Musiala in acres of space out wide.
Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo.
Deftly out wide.
The less said about that pass, the better.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Bellingham. Kane. Well, that looks a decent ball. Played into space.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Musiala. Alexander-Arnold does really well to win the ball there.
Tries to get it clear.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And it's Palmer. Alexander-Arnold providing an outlet on that flank.
Bullish header!
Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Stood up well to him there. Havertz. Can he get it through? Bellingham. He won't be happy with that one.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here.
Now it's Calvert-Lewin.
There's no flag! Calvert-Lewin showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Good ball, good take. That's a shade optimistic.
Out for a throw. Aimed in towards the... Oh, smashing header!
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
Musiala is fouled. Aimed beyond the defence. Gehi deals with that comfortably. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that.
He's had a shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Pinches it off him. Wits played out to the left flank. And it's Palmer.
Calvert-Lewin.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Saka. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Saka is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he cuts out the supply.
Sané. That'll be a throw. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Quality ball.
Rudiger makes the interception. And he's had it nicked away. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Palmer.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Germany have it back and can go again. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Numecha. Oh, nicely intercepted. Nicely weighted ball. Bellingham. Rudiger gets over and intercepts. It's a searching pass. Pass somewhat off target.
There will be 1 minute added
Well
time.
played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, easy pickings there. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
I'd like to draw your
Reflections
attention
on
to
the first
screen
half?
right now
Well, I
for
don't think we
information
need
on our
the
shuttle
stats
bus
to be
numbers.
on the screen to tell us about the pass completion rate, which has been obviously a letdown in this first half. All too often we've seen players left frustrated because of poor decision-making and just a general sloppiness. So I'm sure the boss will be getting stuck into his players to improve and improve quickly.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And the action is back underway.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
That has been cut short. Searching pass he's played there. Great vision. Look at this. Can he finish? Goal, Germany! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Germany are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
A header! He scores! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Numecha, ambitious ball here. Floated through. Pope gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
The attendance for this match
Now
was
it's
62,005.
Palmer. Can he get on the end of this? Gehi wins the duel this time. Now it's Rice. Now, can they get him away? Flings in across.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a
All the
goal.
way through, so back it comes. Takes a shot. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Substitution for Germany. Number 42, Musiala. Number 10, Betts.
Cross needs to be good.
Number 9,
Rudiger
Sane.
gets it away.
Coming on the field,
Schüller.
number 27, Adeyemi.
And this is
Number
Kane.
6,
Kane!
Joshua Kimmich. Number 20,
And a terrific
Timo
save
Werner.
from the keeper.
Kane is offering a
Substitution
right
for
smile
Germany.
there.
Number 7.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. And now they can spring out of defence. Kimmich is onto this, shoots! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Number 29.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Spread neatly. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And that is expertly dealt with. He can get that clear. Threads one in, and he plays one through. Saka going full tilt down the left. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Tries to cross. And that's the keeper's ball. Just about up to 75 minutes. Nice looking ball. Looking to play him in. And he welcomes it in. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Looking for options for movement. Adeyemi's cross. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Kane. And he's being shifted off it. Looking for a runner. No luck with that dink over the top.
This is the time you need that pace.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. Burkhardt really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Foden. And that could set him on his way.
There'll be 3 minutes added time.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
No joy this time. Raum. Beckenbauer. Raum. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, Red, nice interception. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
Just a quick reminder today, please refrain
So all
from
square,
parking outside
we need a
the
winner,
stadium.
and we will be
Thank
back
you very
for
much
extra
your
time.
cooperation.
Substitution for Germany. Number 11. Burkhardt. Coming on the field
No
is
winner in 90,
number 18,
30 more to come.
Under. Substitution in progress.
Oh, he's found support out wide. He's found a way through. That's tidy. Now, can he find a finish? He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. So, a big chance now from 12 yards. Dealing with the pressure. It's bounced back off the post. Palmer. That's a good run down the left. And he's managed to get free.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Werner. Rice does well to get it back. Eze, and now the breakaway. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And he's intervened well there. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that. Oh, he's been caught napping! And he's away. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Germany presented with a golden opportunity here. He'll know exactly where he wants to put it. Oh, brilliant save by Pope! Has a look and plays it forward. Eze, can he get it through? Khan. Adeyemi. Raum picks it up now. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Germany have themselves a chance from the spot. Eyeball to eyeball with the goalkeeper. Goal, Germany! As close to a certainty as can be.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Added time.
Palmer. Adeyemi. Half-time, extra time.
Fellow attendees, this is
Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? And we're off for the final time. Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. Undav is... And the shot! Sticks it away! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. More or less by himself, as cool as he's through. It's one, and Solanke! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Werner. Nmecha. And they can counter here. And that is a little undercooked. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, he's just misjudged that one. Now he's got space here. Oh, what a mistake! And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Nmecha. And it's made its way to him. A probing pass. And that has been cleared. Now it's Undav. Saka with a definite foul there. And he's going to have his name taken.
Look, we can't say that's a surprise, Peter. He knew what the consequences were. He really did.
Kimmich. Palmer. Palmer hurtling down that right flank. He's got away. And the shot! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Now that's well seen too.
And it's Palmer.
There will be
That
one
looks a
minute
decent
at a
ball.
time.
Oh, that's clever.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Corner number 2 then. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
And there goes the final whistle.
Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours.
Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Germany really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
I'm afraid
Many thanks
to
to
tell
Jim,
you that
and
we're
with that,
expecting
it is
traffic
a
to be
very
heavy
good night
after
to
the
you.
final whistle today.